On April 1st, 2009, 24-year-old Jennifer has just learned that she is pregnant and didn't know it.
We're not sure how far along you are, but we're going to do a few more tests.
An ultrasound brings an astounding revelation.
The doctor comes in and is like, did you know you're 32 weeks pregnant?
It's April Fool's Day. This is a joke, right?
No.
But it's 8 months. It's 8 months.
They told me I was 32 weeks pregnant, and I thought I was losing the baby from being in that much pain.
Minutes later, Jennifer gets a surprising update about her pregnancy.
The doctor came in and said, oh, you're 36 weeks pregnant. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I just went 4 weeks that fast? They said I was 8 centimeters and already crowning. I was totally shocked. My heart was like racing. Everything was like spinning. The room was real fuzzy. Went into a panic attack. I didn't really black out there. I definitely thought that something could be wrong with the baby. And I was thinking the whole time that I hadn't had no prenatal care. I couldn't have an epidural, and they wouldn't give me any pain medicine because they said I was so far along that it might affect the baby. The contractions right before were almost enough to make you want to jump out of a window.
It was getting kind of loud, and I get kind of scared with loud stuff, and I wanted an epidural from the waist up.
Big push. Ready? Ready? Here we go.
With just one large push, Jennifer vaginally delivers a baby girl.
And they cut the cord, bundled her up, and took her out of there. And I was thinking the whole time that I hadn't had no prenatal care. I knew something was wrong.
Where's my baby going? She all right?
Jennifer's worst fears are realized when the nurse tells her that the baby is in respiratory distress.
Respiratory distress syndrome is a condition in which the baby has difficulty breathing at birth. If the breathing cannot be stabilized, the worst case scenario is that the baby needs to be intubated and placed on a mechanical ventilator.
I got really scared. My worst fear was that she wasn't going to make it.
Jennifer's fears are short-lived. Soon after delivery, the infant's breathing stabilizes on its own.
They said by the time she got to the nursery that she was fine.
Brad and Jennifer finally get to hold the 5-pound, 6-ounce baby girl they named Breanna.
They finally decided that she was 36 weeks along by the measurements of her head and her length and her weight. Everything was great after I finally got to hold her.
Wow. I couldn't believe it.
Say hi to your mom. See your baby. Hello.
After 3 days of precautionary antibiotics, Breanna goes home with a clean bill of health. So how can a woman who has previously given birth go for 36 weeks not knowing she was pregnant?
I had no clue. With Braden, I felt him kicking all the time. I had heartburn all the time.
She never just got real tired, just throwing up in the morning or anything. None of that. She never gained like hardly any weight. I never saw a change in her. I was dumbfounded.
Jennifer believes Breanna was conceived in July of 2008.
I was on the birth control pill, but I would miss it one day and try to double up the next day, and I don't think it works that way.
If you miss your birth control pill and you double up on pills, it is advisable to use condoms as a backup method.
Looking back, Jennifer did have some symptoms of pregnancy.
What I thought was bubble guts was really her moving around.
It is common for some women to mistake fetal movement for indigestion.
Let's go get that room fixed up.
Come on, let's go inside. You ready, Spaghetti?
Come on, buddy.
At 3 months old, Breanna is the picture of health, but Jennifer still worries about the future.
Because I had no prenatal care, I was scared that she was going to have some developmental issues, and it might be because I didn't know I was pregnant. I just hope that she never has to go through anything because of that.
There's no better feeling than being a grandfather. She's always smiling. She has her fits, though. She takes after her mom.